Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not Christy. She wasn't even in the bloody picture. Is anyone coming on? This is so ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Is anyone gonna join? Hello? Hello out there? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello, anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Hello? 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 Is anybody out there? No, no, no. Hello? 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 Oh my god, sorry. Just each time it ends like that, I get a little more unhinged. Oh boy. This is ridiculous. It's just insanity. It's got something to do with the USB. It's not Christy. Just watch. This live will not disconnect now. I promise you. It will not disconnect, but the lighting's more harsh on my face now. Terrible. Well, yeah. So, has nothing to do with Christy. Calm down. Bloody hell. Autumn just left me. Where was she? On your lap? Oh, I feel like lying down now. This is ridiculous. Oh. Anyway, there should be some fun stuff to do. Like, maybe I can lie down and read stuff. Let's see. I might fall asleep if I lie down. Hello, Phantom. Hang on. I'm just a bit tired of sitting, that's all. We can go on some, like, Reddit or some shit and, like, read shit. Yeah, Phantom. Oh, sorry. Ow. Sorry, Phantom. I stepped on his tail. Hang on. Come on, Phantom, move. Since it's a nice cold day, I'm going to chill out. Here. There we go. Now. Oh no, the battery's low. Hang on. This is going to be awkward. I'm going to have a cat trying to smother me. And scary stories. Let's read scary stories. Because it's night time there. Scary stories. Alright. 11, 9. I just want, like, where can I find scary stories, guys? There's Phantom. What is happening? Everything is happening. There we go. So you guys can watch Phantom while I read, or maybe I should read funny cat stories. How about that? Funny cat stories. Cat activities. Hello, Purple Mans. And Christy is growing more and more powerful. Car activities. It's just Phantom. It's just Phantom Reddit. Okay. Funny cat stories Reddit. Shall we do this? Yes, let's see. Continue. Cat owners of Reddit. What's the weirdest, funniest thing your cat has done? Timothy is going to put White Christie in Annabelle dress and braid her hair in pigtails. I'm not. But I am going to... Oh, my leg is exposed. Hang on. I am going to let you guys watch Phantom. There we go. Oh, no. Phantom, just be a little bit excited to be in a video for once. Okay? Good boy. All right. Whenever I fill my cat's... This is by Deleted. Whenever I fill my cat's water dish, he has to splash it first before drinking. Don't have a clue why, but I'm not educated in cat psychology. One time he splashed in his water as per his routine, then laid down in the puddle he just created, then freaked the F out because he was wet now. Funniest thing I've seen in a long time. What's people saying? Anything? All right. We shall continue. My dad has his ritual where every night he makes tea and stands at the counter and counts 500 dips with the tea bag. That is weird. Kind of weird, I know. But we had a litter of kittens that would use that opportunity to climb up his clothes and sit on his shoulder. All 5 of them every night. It was super adorable. What do you think of that story? Was that fun? Or should we go to scary stories? I think we should go to scary stories. Scary stories with the cat. It's so cute. All right, let's go scary stories. I'm going to have to take my hand away, Phantom. Okay? Okay? Okay. Scary stories on Reddit. Ghost stories on Reddit. Ghost stories Reddit. No one's making any comments. Why not? Or you're just listening or watching the Phantom. I left the chat abruptly yesterday to refill my drinking water. Rushed to Barnes and Noble before they closed to get the Barbie 60th anniversary fashionista. Let White Christine tell the scary stories. But she's over on the ironing board and I'm in bed now. Really comfortable. But I can do it in a fake American accent if you want. How about that? Okay, This one sounds interesting. Oh, what was her accent? Oh, shit. How do I do her accent? Phantom then. Ah, Phantom, you stabby stab. He stabs me to feel close to me. Okay. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. That's silly. That's silly. I'm going to read it properly. So this is Black Stick Man phenomenon. Encounter, Scotland, UK. Oh, I could do a Scottish accent. That's not a very good Scottish accent. Perfect. It's not a good Scottish accent. I'll try again. Hang on, what does Scottish sound like? It's not Irish. I have to look up Scottish. Hang on. Scottish accent.
The sun's out and it's pure roasting. Tops off.
Okay, I can do that. Oh god. This is going to be hopeless. I have always denied anything supernatural. But this experience changed my view on the world. My family and friends don't believe me. So I thought I'd post my story here with all you open-minded folk. Phantom is such a guy. I will be hearing you while putting this child to sleep. I'm sleepy too. You can fall asleep to this if you dare. Here's a little about the area it happened in. I live just off the Isle of Skye in Scotland. In the village where I live, there's 2 bridges linking to the mainland to the Skye. It has a lighthouse and 2 cottages on a wee island. On a wee island between them, going back hundreds of years. There's a lot of folklore. They spelt that wrong. Around the lighthouse. Everyone who has worked there over the centuries has always said the same story, which is that they heard loud noises calling outside the building and a massive change in atmosphere. But none of the workers who stayed there from countries all around the world could ever identify or understand what the language was. Nor did they see who or what was calling out. Calling out. Wait, I've lost myself. Calling out. Regardless, I don't know if my experience linked to this, but it happened in the exact same area, which makes my story all the more creepy in my opinion. Okay, something's happening here. Now say, remember to like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. But if you want to hear some ghost stories, absolutely join me while I read out the ghost stories. And you guys can freak out, especially Jasmine, because Jasmine's scared over the White Christie. The White Christie. The pink and white dress with the black line over the shoulder. HTT HTH 66. There we go. All right. Back to the story then. The encounter. One night, I was running the Sky Bridge after work at around 9 p.m. I stopped to take the rest. I stopped to take the rest of the first bridge between the cottages and the mainland. The bridges were in complete darkness, and I was using my torch to see where I was going. Oh, he's moved. There we go. Now you can see me as well. Okay. Let me Google her. I showed her in the video yesterday, Jasmine. The one that was $30. The one I said I won't get. She's basically a fashionista. Anyway, the bridges were in complete darkness, and I was using my torch to see where I was going. I leaned on the barrier to catch my breath, looking out over the moonlit loch. When I tuned my head and looked back into the streetlights about 100 meters or so away, I was immediately stunned. The hairs stood up all over me. My nerves were shot to pieces, and I was overwhelmed with shock. I watched what seemed to be a 20-foot giant blurry stick figure. I watched what seemed to be a 20-foot giant blurry stick figure cross the road. It had no features other than see-through shades of blue and black. Its legs and arms were the same long, thin shape of its body, as was its tall, featureless head. All with squared off edges, strangely. Sounds like a shadow. Tim Blue is telling you something. Oh, sorry. Tim, there's this video I wanted to show you. Okay, show me. Sorry. I'm getting carried away. What is happening? I'm telling a story, Jasmine. What's the video? Hang on. I need to find the video that you want to show me. Oh, why is my phone not charging? We'll be in the middle of a story, and then that'll go. Now it's charged. Check my email. Oh, I'm checking. I'm checking. Open with Safari. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's Hugh Jackman. Oh, he's very gay. Hang on, let's show everyone. Oh, I'm dropping my phone. Oh, there's no sound. Hang on.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is he or isn't he? It's true, I am Australian.
Why did you send me that? Oh my god. Why? Christy, that way. I wanted to continue telling my ghost story, thank you. That was funny. I'm Australian. Just like the gay the gay Hugh Jackman. I always get the names mixed up. Arla's enjoying this reading in my Scottish accent. Phantom's moved. He's had enough. But I say, I don't care, Phantom. Come back in the video. Thank you. Lovely. Alright, where were we? The scariest part of the encounter was I found out it was my shadow. It doesn't say that, but I'm just putting it in. The scariest part of the encounter was the way it crossed the road from right to left in the streetlight. It took so long. No, it took long, smooth, slow strides and didn't seem to make contact with the ground. It glided with its steps. When it reached the other side of the shore, when it reached the other side, you guys there? Say yes if you are. It froze. See? See what? It came back. It came back. Alright, let's continue the story. Where were we? When it reached the other side of the stone, it vanished, then instantly reappeared in the same spot, proceeded to walk across the road again. It did this over and over and over until it never reappeared. It was the creepiest thing I'd ever seen, but I hadn't seen the White Christie yet, so the White Christie was the scariest thing, to be honest. This cat is so cute. Yes, he is so cute, my little kitty cat. It was the creepiest thing I'd ever seen until White Christie. It's hard to explain it, but it scared me. Since that day, I'm very nervous about going through there. It's always in the back of my mind. If anybody on here has had a similar experience, please contact me. I never shared it because I just thought everyone would think I was nuts. I didn't even know this was the known phenomenon until I was starting to research it. And my findings creeped me out further due to how similar other people's encounters have been. The bridge and the lighthouse, that's the end of it. There's no comments. What does everyone think of that story? Did it spook you out? Do I sound like Mrs. Doubtfire? I feel like I sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Anyway, I should probably post these into the comments, shouldn't I? Just so you guys can read along if you want to. I'm going to do that. Let's see. Oh, I gained a new subscriber. How exciting is that? 7 out of 7. Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Okay, I've now posted the ghost stories in the Reddit, so you guys can follow along. What's the next one? Interesting ghost story. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? Let's go with that one. This is titled Interesting Ghost Story by Verdiak 97. I'm guessing they were born in 1997. Who else was born in 1997 here? So, we're going to read the interesting ghost story. Once upon a time, so long story short about me, I don't particularly believe in Ghost Roman and all the other stud. All the other stud. What are you kicking me for? Why are you kicking me, Phantom? No more kicking. Just chillax, man. Just be adorable. They all love you. So this person doesn't believe in all the stud that comes out with the so-called natural skeptic. He's a natural skeptic towards that stuff. Although in his 27 years living, there's one thing that happened to him that he couldn't explain. He tried to tell his close friend and his dad, their dad actually, because we don't know if it's a male or female. They tried to tell their close friend and their dad about it, but when you're telling someone a paranormal story, they kind of just looking at you like it's probably bullshit. So he thought you guys and gals would appreciate it. My power went out. Why? That's not very fun, Blue Ranger. It's the curse of the White Christie. Okay. Should I read it normally or should I just continue reading in a fake Scottish accent? What? Yep, what? Read it normally or read it as Mrs. Doubtfire? Phantom. Your call. I don't know. Is it scaring you all? It's not really scaring me. But anyway. So, when I was 12, unfortunately, my mother, I can't read that word, very entertaining. I can't read that word, but their mother, left the earth willingly. Okay, we'll go with that. That day, after all the hectic shite was over, the police. Oh, I'm a bit tired actually. The police were gone, and I was in my dad. You know what? I read this better with an accent, so let's just put on an accent and read it. Or maybe I could read it like a little pommy person. But then I'm sounding a little bit like my last voice. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to continue. Not with the accent. Game over. What's wrong, Blue Ranger? Why are you crying? Why don't you like the accent, Jasmine? Is it because my cat's the most adorable thing? Actually, it's scarier now that it's dark. Excellent. I'm just trying to prop him up. Let's move this bucket of dolls over. No, you're staying right here. You're the entertainment. I'm exploiting you. That was a typo. The exploited cat, okay? People will watch. Oh no, foul. Okay. Christy is messing with my typing. You can't blame everything on the white Christy. Stop blaming her. I like the accent. Okay. Let's continue with the accent. It seems a little bit easier for me to read it in the accent, to be honest. So, when I was 12, unfortunately, my mother ended her life. That day after all the hectic shite was over, the police were gone and I was in my dad's house. He was separated from my mum at this point of time, so I had moved all my stuff from one house to the other and got settled. It came to bedtime. I was obviously still extremely confused about what had happened, and for some reason I told my dad to keep the upstairs lights on and my door open. So there was no darkness whatsoever in this situation. Not at all like Blue Ranger. Blue Ranger's in the dark, if everyone knows. His lights went out. Not just his lights, but his power completely gone. So now he's listening to scary stories in the dark, told in a fake Scottish accent. Then I got into bed, thinking about what happened, and I just laid in my bed, thinking about what happened, and I just laid in my head down. And I just laid my head down. I just read the same line again and again. Head down, staring out my door into the hallway. All of a sudden, I felt this small and heavy weight at the bottom of my ankles. The covers properly tightened around my legs, as if someone was literally sitting in my bed. I was naturally startled, like the cat in the video. Literally startled. I looked up like the cat in the video too. There was nothing there, but the weight and the tightness around me ankles was as if someone was in front of me. I said out loud, quite scared, "If that's your mum, you're freaking me out. I don't like it." As soon as I said that, the sensation went away, like as if it drifted in the wind instantly. Tried telling me friends and tried telling me dad. They obviously don't believe me, but it happened, and I'll at least go to my grave knowing there was a high chance my mum was trying to make amends. What do you think? What do you think of that story? Phantom, you were so funny. Chris, did you like that story, guys? Was it scary? Shall we read the comments? Let's read the comments. Hugs, I'm so sorry we went through something so traumatic, but I believe you, and I think maybe her way of letting you know she was okay. Oh, Michael's scared. Ollie's scared. Excellent. I'm sorry about your mother. That is so tragic. Phantom, stay, please. Oi, come back here. Chill, dude. Give the audience what they want. Give them what they want. Be adorable. Go on, kiss the screen. Go. Keep looking at Phantom. Phantom, blink twice if Timothy's hurting you. His face. Yeah. I'm not hurting my kitty. Why would I hurt my kitty? Oh, Phantom. Can you get your butt out of my face, please? Go on. Go sit down there. This is weird having two phones. Okay. He is over it. Yeah. He got scared. So very sorry for your loss. Seems she might be trying to reach out. Let's find another scary one. Unlock the supernatural path. Oh, that's a promoted thing. Houses on a graveyard. Oh, that sounds exciting. Oh, it's got updates. Continue. Maybe we could pretend that it's Grumpy Bear reading now. Hang on. Let me just shift around. And then set up my little Grumpy Bear. In a way. I think a tree knocked down the power line in my neighborhood. Oh, that sucks. But at least you've got me to keep you entertained. Isn't that right? All right. Now, I'm going to set you guys up with Grumpy Bear. So I can see the comments as well. How's that? Cute. Is your phone going to die, Blue Ranger? Oh, Jasmine, you and I think alike. 73. That's good. You can hear at least 5 more stories. Okay, so this is Houses on the Graveyard, update 8. After the last post, things have calmed down. Most things have just stopped other than the random noise at night. And usually the dog and cats get blamed for it. However, I'm starting to notice things come in waves. We have a period where nothing happens for a few weeks, and then it ramps back up with the oddities. We are at the ramp up now. What's going on? I'm missing stuff. What would you do if you say goodnight to your dolls and they say goodnight back? Tell them to get a job. Run. at some point. This is eerie. I love it. I have all my dolls in my room. Wave. Are you going to bed, Michael? The bear's face and curtains moving. Excellent. Right. It started in the middle of last week. We heard footsteps in our living room while my wife and I were in my master, in bed for the night. So we were probably getting about to some hinky-pinky, and when we heard the sound, I usually leave the door open because we know my daughter plops in our bed in the middle of the night. It was loud enough for me to want to get up and investigate. Of course, I saw nothing out of the ordinary. Two things happened over the weekend that were notable. The first one, in the late evening. Now my 3-year-old daughter has new focuses. To people who are reading my post for the first time, my daughter is autistic. And it is anything that is alphabet, numbers, and colors. That's her special interest. We have bought her puzzles and various toys that involve that, and she will demand, with squeals, intense staring, and shoving various things in your face, that she wants you to say what it is, with what color, and the object is. After you have done that, she happily squeals and goes to get whatever is next in the chain and repeats that till we have gone through the whole puzzle or toy or whatever it is. That particular evening, I caught her in her room, holding a letter up in her traditional mannerisms and squealing happily as if someone told her what she wanted to hear. I walked in expecting to see my wife, but no one was there. The other thing is my daughter has learned is how to open doorknobs. This has made my 1-year-old son very happy since he has learned to walk and has discovered the toilet has water and he loves water. So I now have to make sure I close all the doors my daughter opens to make sure my son doesn't do the toilet dive. Well, one day I was in the living room with my daughter playing with her while my son was walking around. He wanders in the master, and suddenly I hear the doorknob open. I see the light from the master bath start to show. 2 seconds later, I hear another knob within the master bath open. I walk into the master and see the master bath and closet door open. My son was happily looking into the tub, wanting to get in for a bath. It's odd because the door opens out, and obviously my son isn't even tall enough to reach a knob. I came back into the living room with my son, and I looked at my wife, and she responded by saying, "Now that's weird." As usual, I'll update as things happen. What do you think, guys? What do you think of that story? Was it scary? Was it scary for you guys? Wasn't that scary for me? Mimics? Was it a ghost? Let's go with mimics. I don't think that is one actually. Ali's not scared. Why not? Would you be scared if White Christie was sitting there instead of Grumpy Bear? Okay, let's look at this one. Was it a ghost? Probably. I should get it. I just want to start by saying I don't believe in ghosts like half these other people. That being said, I work the night shift, so I'm up at night all the time. Even on my days off. I'm also a horror nut, and I love a good scare. But I know it's all BS. About 1 week ago, I was home playing games one night when it started storming. My daughter is scared of thunder, so I got off the game and brought her into bed with her mum. I decided to watch TV in the living room until I was ready for bed. I turned off the lights and turned on One Body Problem. It was around 5:30 when I first heard noise behind me. Yeah, literally, once it happens, you believe it. Everyone's always like, no, I don't believe in ghosts. No, I don't believe in ghosts. Oh, I don't believe in that stuff until it happens to you. And how many stories have said, oh, I just want to say you don't believe. Phantom. Where were we? Around 5:30, when I first heard noise behind me, I looked back, expecting my daughter or dog, but there was nothing. I ignored it and continued watching TV in the dark. About 10 minutes later, I felt something grab me ankle, almost like a small dog or cat trying to play. I shook my foot and looked under, expecting my wiener dog. But there was nothing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I got up, turned on the light, not quite scared but confused. I looked around and didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I found me wiener dogs asleep in my bed with my daughter and her mum. I watched TV with the lights on for about 20 minutes. Nothing happened. I turned off the light and settled back in. About 5 minutes in, I felt something touch my head. I turn around calmly and see nothing. I get up, turn the light back on, sit back down and watch TV. 20 minutes later and nothing. I turn the light off again. 5 minutes later, I feel something touch my head again. This continued about 3 more cycles until I quit. I stood in my living room and stared into all the shadows, trying to see anything. I didn't see anything. Since then, I've noticed more unexplainable sounds in the house. Sorry for the long post. What are your thoughts? Well, okay, tell me, guys, what do you think about that one? What do you think was doing it? Was it his wiener dog? I know that's so immature, but who calls a dog a wiener? We call them sausage dogs here. A wiener dog. That was a bit funny. So Chef Queef says, "Man, that's a weird one. Someone or something was trying to get your attention. If you don't believe in ghosts, what do you believe it was?" And then Blooms and Buds. When stuff strikingly similar, when stuff strikingly similar to what happened to you happens to me, I make up I make it a point to strong arm all thoughts and energy into alerting whoever, whatever it is, and sometimes I speak out loud, LOL, that they're done and nothing compared to me and my house, my space, that's cared for and appreciated better than anyone else. What does any of what they just said make sense mean? I also ponder, oh my god, I used the right accent. I also ponder about the variables involved in my lifestyle that day, which absolutely cause effects at times similar to these sorts of things. How many hours have I been awake? What have I consumed? How's my mindset, etc.? Who knows what it is touching you, or if something tipped you off psychologically? That in turn results that who knows what is touching you, or if something tipped you off psychologically, that in turn results psychologically, like sensations of touch or sound, etc. My mind is wild, and if I think about something enough, it very well could happen, which I chalk up to nervous system shenanigans. If it's a presence, I would puff my chest and Napoleon complex the shut out of everything around you, as well as contemplate the factors that could lead to such strange happenings physically. I think you're fine. If it keeps happening, well, please give updates. Haha. I'm sure you'll be okay. Thumbs up, popcorn. Roly laughy face. Oh, that was a fun one to read out. Are you guys not watching anymore? What's going on? I only have one person watching now. Where are you all? Should I end the live? Okay, I'm gonna end the live. I only see 0. Who's still here, guys? I don't see any of you. They left us. Yeah, they did. I see 1 now. Michael and Ali are here. Is Jasmine and Blue Ranger here or not? Is No here? Is Kiki here? Is anybody here? Too scary. I scared them away. Oh dear. It sounds like you're summoning spirits. I'm not. Oh, but I think I might end the live here. We've been on it for a while, to be honest. Since 11, so that's like 3 hours. I know today was a mess. The computer's messing my life up. I don't know what to do with the lives. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Timothy's Toy Therapy. And I'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Always gotta have a workout cameo. Yeah, I do, but like she's up on the shelf and I'm in bed now. So sorry, Michael. Bye bye.